All right, you guys, please give a nice welcome. I rarely get to hear this man play solo. He's got a great band called WAXY. You've probably heard them.
It was a shit. Well, it was like.
But they would have parties out there like way back then. My dad was like,
You're going to the Iron.
yes.
A lot of the cooler punk rock that I discovered on an early age was usually off like skateboard video.
The sound at the Iron Door was my favorite because it would just sort of swirl around in that bowl. I think punk rock was a lot more of a spirit, like a willingness and an attitude and a freedom.
I like playing like layers. I like sounds and waxy. I use a couple pedals, a fuzz and delay, and and it actually sounds pretty close to a guitar.
The desert means everything to me. It's where I'm from, so you have to make your own thing here. You got to be tuned into it. I hit my strings hard. I'm not particularly delicate. You know, if I can't hit a string hard and have it ring as long as possible, I think my technique's off. And then I think we all like playing music together, and that's it's as long as I've been playing music, that's the first time that's really happened to me. Hey, Robbie. Rob. I think the chords are boom, to cut, to cut. The new record's gonna be good. I mean, it's something that I'm gonna be proud of. It's not quite done yet. For someone like me, they're never done.
The new WAXY record to me is the first real WAXY record.
This set of songs, I think, are in general a little more mature.
From track 1 to the final track, you're gonna see it as more a piece of work, not 12 songs on a CD.
Instead of maybe using an electric bass, we're using a stand-up bass in certain sections. Instead of using a synthesizer, we're using a B3.
And I think it'll capture a moment in time where when we look back, I think this record will represent something special.
Every time you have a new record, it's like a new birth or something.
Waiting and setting up stuff and listening back, and I think to a lot of people that'd probably be boring, but to me, I love it.
We've all been close, as musicians and friends, and that's a really important thing.
Jack is really good. Music comes from the right place for him. He primarily plays keyboards, but he can play other instruments and he sings.
We definitely have a lot coming up in WAXY, with all these with the two tours, and I've heard nothing but good things about Australia, and I'm really excited for the shows because of the fact that we get to play with John Garcia, who's a huge heavyweight out here in the desert, and a lot of musicians would be pretty excited about this kind of opportunity.
Damien, plays bass, and he was a multi-instrumentalist and just a badass songwriter.
Typically, the process for WAXY would usually start with Robbie will be, hey, I've got this idea. I think we always sort of have a skeleton of a song, and then we work really hard to try to destroy that, and whatever's left in the wake is usually better.
Mike, it's almost like playing with Johnny Greenwood or something from Radiohead. It's like, the dude plays everything.
It's cool to be able to jump around, but I think that's, I don't want to be a jack of all trades, master of none. I want to try and really get down on everything.
I think my dad instilled this into me, and I don't know if it's happening or not, but I'm really trying for every song to be great. I want every song to be the best it can be. This is what I love about music. When it works, when it really works, whether it's live, whether it's on a recording, I can analyze it to death. It is actual magic. Music is magic. And it doesn't matter what genre it is. There's two kinds of music. There's good and bad. And it really is that simple.
You don't have to stray in. You can lie with me. Turn your lamp down soft and low.